You guys, look at the little burrito. We got to put clothes on him. This hat is way too big, but it's super cute. This is a preemie onesie and it fits literally perfect. You're so sweet. Did so good in your PT evaluation. Showed her all your moves.
Big strong.
All the things you can do with your feet. Since I am 10 days postpartum, I wanted to show you guys this is what my belly is looking like. I had an appointment on Friday for blood pressure and they weighed me and I'm down 10 pounds. So it's funny though because I don't know if you can see, but this part of my belly sticks out more than this part. And I think it's because he was on this side all the time when they did my surgery. They like closed it weird. I don't know, it just is funny to me when I look down.
His PT test went good. Physical therapy assessment. He came in, did some things with his legs, his feet, and he's pretty strong. She gave us a few things to work on for him, and we will continue to do that each and every day so he can grow up and be big strong. He did well in his spine ultrasound or spine MRI. We're just waiting back for the results, and I think that's the only thing we're waiting for currently.
He also had an audiology test, which is like for hearing, and she almost just like did it and then snuck out and didn't even tell us because she said he did so well. And we also had a car seat person come and help us install the car seat and show us exactly how to put him in there. Being so small, we want to make sure that we're using the car seat correctly and know how to put it in and take it out and put him in there. So we did all that stuff. So the car seat is ready to go. We're literally just waiting now. And we're probably really annoying the doctors because we keep asking like, when are we leaving? When are we leaving? But that's how you have to do it. Where are we going, buddy? Are we going home? Just snoozing. 35 minutes ago, the nurse practitioner came in. She was like, the only thing that we're waiting on is neurology to give the okay. And she said that she called them like 3 times. They didn't answer. She was like, plan for it to be tomorrow morning. And we were kind of really crushed about it because we're ready to go. And they leave at 5 and it was like 4:15, something like that. So she's like, they probably won't answer, but I'll call again and see. And then like, what is 15 minutes later? 15 minutes later, somebody knocked on the door and it was a person from neurology. She was like, heard you guys are leaving today and you need the okay.
It's like that they didn't even know they were trying to call them.
Yeah, it's like they were not communicating and she just walked in and she was like, told us some things the things that she needed to tell us, and then she's like, you're good to go. So now all we're waiting on is discharge papers. You're swaying.
How do you feel?
I'm so happy.
He's like, oh my gosh, is this really Mom? Is this Mom?
What's coming out your nose? I miss you. Right here. Was this part of the surprise? Oh my gosh, like literally everything looks like really foreign to me right now.
It's pretty clean. My grandparents did a good job. And so did your friends. It's a made bed.
It's a made bed in a window. Was that there before? Is that part of the surprise? Are you getting that? Who is that, chicken? It's your brother. Scary. What the heck? Oh my gosh! Bud! What the heck? Oh my gosh! How did you do this? Holy crap! You put freaking wood floor in here?
It's not like real wood, but yeah.
Look at this! Oh,
I didn't hang that up yet because I didn't know where to put it.
It's a whole YouTube studio in here. This is literally perfect. I would have never guessed that you were doing this. Ever. Look at the lights.
I know.
You went all out. I love you so much.
You can thank our family for a lot of this. Not really sure where we left off. I think the last thing that you guys saw was us getting home. What all was in this video? You saw us getting ready to leave, and then us getting home, her seeing her surprise. But in between, so we fed him about 5:30, and
not knowing when we were going to be leaving, we were just like, well, we think it's soon, so we'll go ahead and feed him. And he feeds every 3 hours, so that's like the backstory.
And we didn't end up leaving until like 7:15. And it got to be about a little after 9. We're like, okay, well, he's sleeping and he hasn't started fussing yet too much, but we need to feed him because it's been almost 4 hours. And so we pulled over. We found that the next exit there was a gas station and a Subway connected together. Gas station didn't have a changing table, and we thought, okay, the Subway surely will. So I went in there. Neither the men's or the women's had a changing table.
And we were like frantic at this point.
We're like, alright, we're so tired, we just want to go home. So we started leaving because there wasn't a changing table. And then there was a girl, there's 2 young people working the Subway, they're getting ready to close. And they're like, are you guys looking for a changing table? And we said, yeah. And they're like, well, we don't have one, but you can just use this table. So we just used the table that was in Subway, like a table that you would eat at. And they're like, you guys, we'll just wash it again after. We're getting ready to close. No one's going to come in. But we had a blanket with us, so we put the blanket down. We changed them, and we were out of there. And then we tried feeding him for half hour or so. He fed for a little bit, but...
In the car.
Yeah, in the car.
Which was horrible.
Which was not moving. Parked in the car.
Yes,
outside the gas station. In a corner so nobody could see.
Also, I'm moving a lot because I'm utilizing this time of him sleeping.
Yeah.
Mom life.
So currently,
there's
2 full days after we've been home. We got home Tuesday night. It's currently Thursday. Well, yesterday, Wednesday, we ate breakfast. I made breakfast.
Yeah, you did.
Drank some coffee and just kind of relaxed for, maybe an hour. Neither one of us got a lot of sleep, especially her.
I think it's really hard for him to adjust because, like, all he has known is the NICU. All we've known with him is the NICU, so trying to adjust to all of that being home and, like, also being off schedule because he didn't feed in the car, or, like, barely any, so and he usually feeds for, like, 15 to 35 minutes, so my milk was off, and I was, like, engorged, and we literally had to break out my breast pump in the car and plug it into the car, and I had to pump while we were driving.
Yesterday was still overwhelming as well, which is another reason why we...
Reason
why you didn't film. Another reason why we didn't film, because it was our first full day with him here. Yeah, so maybe it was a little bit longer than an hour, but it was nice just to, like, be home, relax, and not worry about doing a lot of things.
We ended up having to go to Target because he is preemie size, and we had, like, 2 preemie onesies, and he pooped/peed out the first one, and we only had 1 left. So we were, like, trying to go to Target before that happened. And then we had to get, like, storage organizers for the nursery because my family and 2 of my friends came over and helped, like, rearrange and organize stuff from the stuff that I got from the baby shower. But it's still, like, not super organized. It's, like, stuff is in things, but they're not, like, where they need to be for, like, convenience. So that's what we had to get at Target, and that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to, like, organize stuff. And I feel like I made a lot of progress.
Oh, it looks so good in here compared to, like, 45 minutes ago when you first came in here. And then we went to Gordman's because it was right by Target, and we just looked in there. She got 1 decoration for your studio.
Look at it. Oh.
And then we got a lamp for in here, the changing table, because we didn't have light next to it. This is what she got at Gordman's for... Is it supposed to smell?
Nope.
For her studio.
So cute.
So, I didn't decorate any of the studio because I knew she would enjoy buying stuff for that. And then my parents and grandparents met us back here at our place and watched him, while we started organizing things. We got a decent start to it last night. It was only, I think, a couple hours that we worked. This morning we woke up, we went to our first pediatrician appointment. Everything went well. They were super nice. And actually somebody who works there, their child has spina bifida as well and had the same surgery done at Cleveland Clinic, which is kind of cool that, we didn't know that, and we ended up going there and there's somebody who works there whose child has spina bifida. Oh, before the pediatrician appointment, the people who were watching Major brought him back. If you follow us on Instagram, then you'll see how much Major loves Azariah. And it's super nice that he has adjusted well so far, just coming back home, and with there being a baby there. I had a feeling he would, but I just wasn't sure how quickly he would. Okay, salsa grill.
Yum.
Which, for you guys that don't know, it's kind of like a Chipotle, but
Chipotle. This is him right now.
Oh, so snuggly.
oh,
I don't know if Craig showed you what this looked like during the day, but it is amazing, literally. So this before, he probably should, but this ceiling was this color, and actually this whole room was like the color of this door right here. And so we painted these walls, like, I don't even know, a while ago. I love this color of gray.
so this
It's like
color is-
matte gray.
That's the same as this, yeah.
Yeah, I love that contrast. This like looks like a Chip and Joe type of color scheme. You did so well. Look at this little section. I love that picture so much.
Yeah, shout out Costco. If you guys ever need photos printed like that, it's super easy. You just download the Costco app or go to Costco.com and go to the photo section, and that picture was $6.99, shipped and delivered. So
Plug to Costco. Craig used to work there.
it was perfect. Okay, so usually once a week I'll sit down and kind of just go through everything financially related, pay off the credit card, which we weren't using for a while when we were doing Dave Ramsey, but ever since we started this whole journey of being in Cincinnati, we used it to keep expenses separated and pay a couple other bills.